Welcome guys to another episode of The Extra Mile. My name is Alex and thank you so much for checking in again and watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Today is Wednesday. We will do a race with the new car. We will use the lovely Corvette, the racing version this time, which should be in here. And we will race against the RSR Porsche. Select that. As a track, we will use the classic version of Hockenheim that has been recommended, historic 1988. That's what we will use. I have not driven this track, by the way, so I will also set a relatively long practice session because I want to get used to the car. Let's go for 20 minutes in this case. And we will also get some weather in here. Let's go for rain. We will sync this to the race. That makes sense. And let's see what else we can do. Let's go for a 6-lap race. And I think that should be it. We will do a standing start. Yeah. All right. Okay, quick little test to see if we do have the traction control issue here as well. No, we don't. All right, finally, I can drive this car as it's intended. All right, come on, here we go. So, let's do a few laps and learn the track layout. Whoa. Alright, I can already tell that the rear end is a lot livelier here in this car than it was in the stock version, which makes sense, it has a lot more power. There we have an RSR Porsche right beside me. We can see in a straight line the Corvette has it easily. I'm still not quite sure about my braking point, so he will probably catch me in the next chicane, braking at 250. Yeah, that was just about right. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You can really steer the car with the gas pedal to a degree. The handling is relatively neutral. There's a little bit of understeer if you're too aggressive, if you push too early. But then again, you can always convert that understeer into oversteer if you are a bit more aggressive with the throttle pedal. Okay, the track surface is still pretty dry. So far the slicks feel very grippy still. Okay, the track surface is getting wetter and wetter. So far the slicks are still holding up relatively fine. Let's see how that will develop over the course of the lap. Oh yeah, you can feel it, you can feel it. You have to be a little bit more careful with your throttle input. Okay, the road is really wet now. We can see the reflections there. So let's see how that changes things. Okay, wow. Yeah, you noticed that. You really do notice that. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's keep going. No grip. A little bit of grip in second gear, but still problems. Third gear, we can floor it, but it's still a little bit squirrely. Oh my god, this is cool. And brake at the 200, locking up. Considering that we're on slicks, it's still somewhat drivable. Whoa, but you really have to. Okay, I take that back. It's not somewhat drivable anymore. Whoa, in third gear. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. So you definitely cannot drive in these conditions with slicks. This is actually good fun, trying to keep the car on the road in these conditions. Yeah, even in third gear, let's go to fourth. Okay, still squirrely. Still not stable. This car is all over the place now, as it should be. I mean, racing slicks have absolutely zero ability in their tread, because there is no tread, to displace water. So you're basically always aquaplaning no matter where you go, just like that. And yeah, this is undrivable. Yeah, no braking. I really like how gradual the grip level changed on the track. When it was just a little bit wet, it was like, oh, okay, you can feel there's a little bit of reduced grip suddenly, but you could still drive the car. Now where the track surface is really wet, there's no way that you can drive the car in these conditions, because it's just like driving on ice, more or less. We still have a couple of minutes left, so let me change the tires manually to wet, front and rear, done, back, drive. Whoa, alright, you can still not floor it in second gear. Obviously, we have way over 500 horsepower and a lot of torque, and it's wet, so that makes sense. But yeah, suddenly straight line speed is possible again. Let's see about our braking point. Before we had it at 250 right about now. Oh, wow, no ABS. Oh, yeah. We have to adjust that. Quite drastically, in fact. Yeah, I also like the behavior of the car at the limit. When it steps out, it's pretty controllable, not sudden. You can really play with it at the limit a little bit here. Very cool. You can really feel the rear end struggling for grip there. A little bit of a slide. Yes, obviously. Now that's what I wanted to do on the ring in the last episode. I wanted to throw the car into corners, slide it around a little bit. The sky, the clouds again look beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. I'm really liking this. Alright, anyway, it's race time. Practice is pretty much over. Maybe we have a minute left, so let's go back into the pits. There it is, practice session over. Return to pit box and continue. Alright, we will start in last position, as is tradition. Okay, I assumed we would start in dry conditions and then it would change over into wet. But, oh shit, practice, I guess, is part of the whole session, so we will actually start in the wet. Anyway, let's keep on going. So far, we're not doing that great. Come on. Let's see how far we can get through the field. Okay, let's brake at the 300. Okay. Very clean, very nice. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at that sky. Wow. Oh, bit of understeer here. Managed to get past a few cars. Look at the reflection of the road. This is pretty. Really pretty. Not a clean shift there. We have to do better than that. Alright, brake at the 200. There we go. Jump over the curb a little bit. Easy on the throttle. The 911 will do much better when it comes to accelerating out of corners because of the weight on the rear axle, obviously. And brake. I probably should have taken even more time to practice. So far we're not doing that great, but we will try to improve over the course of the race. Alright, we can make up a few more places right now. Yeah, this looks beautiful. It really does. Whoa, a bit of oversteer. Come on. Let's focus. Can barely see anything with the spray. I'm liking this. Visually, I like this a lot. and it still runs extremely well. Look at that! So many cars are driving into the pits. I wonder why. Did they start on slicks? They wouldn't... Whoa! They wouldn't switch over from the rain tires right now because the road surface is still obviously extremely wet. So that wouldn't make sense. I'm really feathering the throttle in second gear when coming out of corners. Now is where we can make up some ground, use the aero advantage a little bit here. The lighting again is so pretty. I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Alright, this time brake at the 200 roughly. Jump over the curbs a little bit. Like it. Easy on the throttle. Come on, come on! Alright, let's try to get a little bit closer to the car in front and brake. Wow, 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 wow. Really hard to keep the tires from locking up on the braking. Into first gear. Have to be really careful with our throttle inputs now. Again, we cannot see that much with the spray from the car in front. I really do like that. Excuse me, sir, you're driving very slowly. Oh, he's driving into the pits, as is the other car. So a lot of cars are driving into the pits. I don't know what's going on there. So obviously the race started in the wet, which means that the AI cars should have started with wet tire compounds as well, as did I. But I assume that a lot of them didn't. And I have no idea if there are even any cars in front or if they all went into the pits and I am in first. I have no idea. I do like to drive without the HUD just because it feels more immersive. So I have no idea what's happening. We have no spotter. So I guess we will find out when the race is finished. Oh yeah, I can feel the deeper puddles now as well. And it's also amazing to see how the track surface evolves. Like these puddles there, close to the right side of the track. This live track technology that they kind of imported with the Project Cars engine, and I assume refined as well. They probably just didn't import it one-to-one, but tweaked it. It looks great and it works very, very well. You can feel the puddles. It looks visually really good. Okay, I think this might be... Okay, this will be the final... No, that was it. I think that was it. It felt like it. Yeah. I ran out of fuel. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't have any HUD whatsoever. I feel like I've done more than 6 laps. Oh, alright. So, lap 5. Oh no, I ran out of fuel. I ran out of fuel. How embarrassing is that? And I guess there's no way to change that. So always check how much fuel you want to take on for the race. I forgot to do that. It was at 5 laps. I do remember that now in the setup, and we were doing a 6-lap race. So that's on me, guys. But anyway, we were far in front. The AI difficulty, you can see it in the lap times as well, was obviously not enough. Not high enough, but yeah, that was pretty cool. I definitely hope you enjoyed watching, guys. This car handled like I would expect it to handle. Unlike the road version of this car, it was very challenging, but very fun to drive in the rain, in the wet conditions. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, there's one more AMS2 episode coming up on Friday. I hope to see you then, guys. And until then, I hope you have a great day. See you then. Bye bye.